So hi Cath, thank you so much for agreeing to do this video today just to explain to people who are maybe considering the Take Control IBS program a
You're
little bit
very
about
welcome.
thank you. Just a little bit about, what, you experience, from first hand rather than, just reading my descriptions and things like that. So I don't know if you could start me off by just telling me about, going back before you started the program. What was life like before you went on the program?
Um, it was difficult. I was suffering with bad tummy pains on a daily basis, diarrhea most days. My stomach was I just looked like I was pregnant all the time. In fact, I actually had somebody come up to me and ask me when my baby was due, which was
Oh,
embarrassing. Um, and I also share an office with two other people, and my tummy was just so full of wind, it's making all these embarrassing noises all the time, and I just used to think, oh no, what must they be thinking? So yeah, but the worst thing was the stomach pains, definitely.
bless you. That's really awful. And I think people are just so ignorant, aren't they? I would never ask, but maybe it's work because I work in health. I would never ask someone if they're pregnant. You just, oh,
I
bless you. That's
know.
awful. So obviously, you were quite motivated to try to do something about it. So before
Mm.
you started the program, was there anything else that you tried and maybe did or didn't work at all?
Yeah, well, first of all, I went to the doctor. And I had lots of tests and they all came through negative. And that's when she said, I think you've probably got IBS. And she just sent me away with like a Google print off, which wasn't very helpful, really. But me and my friend went to a special health fair, and there was somebody there who had this weird machine, and it was like um, a metal bar that you hold for a couple of minutes, and then you get a printout afterwards of the kind of foods that will give you trouble. I got this printout, and I tried eliminating some of the foods that were on there, but nothing really happened. It didn't really make a difference, and it's a waste of time, really.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you've seen that though, because I think so many people are in your position and they see these tests and they do look, quite
Mm,
fancy, quite, and you've been given no other options. So you think, well, why not? And they end up, unfortunately, following these restrictive diets. And really, it's just a bit of hocus pocus, to be honest. I could say
yeah,
to somebody, go and stand on your head for half an hour and I'll charge you 50 quid for that. And it's the same level of evidence. It's strange. But I think when you're in that situation, you will just try anything, just to get ahead of it.
yeah. I tried cutting down on bread. I started eating gluten-free bread instead, and I tried to cut down. I didn't have milk. I had soya milk
Mm-hmm.
instead of cow's milk because a lot of people were saying that cow's milk could cause you problems.
Yeah.
Um, Later turned out that soy milk was one of my culprits for tummy ache. So you really do need help from a dietitian, definitely.
Uh-huh. And so when you seen the program, initially, what kind of stopped you from wanting to join it or made you a little bit hesitant?
I was really skeptical, to be honest with you. I saw the program through. There's a lady called Nicola Ludlow,
Yeah,
Nicola Ludlam Rain. Is that her
yeah.
name?
She's a
She's on
colleague
the
of mine.
BBC. Yeah, she's on the BBC a lot, and she advertised the Take Control program, and you were on there doing a question. So I thought, I'll watch it. But I was just really skeptical because you do feel a bit wobbly about things on the internet because there's so much dodgy stuff out there. Um, but I thought, no, I've been following Nicola a while, and I thought, no, if she's recommending you, then give it a go. Why not give it a go? So I did.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would work, but I absolutely made the right decision.
Bless you. Yeah. Now, always trust dietitians. So Nicola's another, she's a fantastic dietitian actually in a different kind of area. And what made you choose the program? I suppose you've sort of answered that question already. It was almost, through trusting another dietitian, you then trusted me a little bit. So when you were on the program, what did you find the best part or the best element of the program?
It was so clear as to what you had to do.
Mm.
Um, I mean, I had looked at the low FODMAP diet before I joined the program, but it was just that it wasn't clear because there's so many different websites that say so many different things and conflicting advice, and some of them can say, oh yes, you can eat avocado, you can eat chickpeas. Well, after doing your program, I can't eat any of those things. I know that they're things that cause me problems now, and it's just so confusing. So it was really good, because using the Take Control program, it told you exactly what to do step by step, day by day. And also having the group really helps, because you could talk to people who had the same sort of problems as you, and no question was silly, and everyone was just so helpful.
Mm. I think that's the bit that surprised me most about designing the program. I kind of added that bit on as like a bonus, but actually I think people get a lot out of it, just supporting each other in a space where everyone's got IBS. So, there's nothing
Yeah,
too much information doesn't really exist and that kind of thing. And so you completed the program, which is great. What's life like now for you?
it's it's amazing. I hardly have any stomach pain. I don't have any diarrhea. I hardly have any tummy pains at all. And if I do have them, like I had a little bit this morning, and I thought, it was my brother's birthday yesterday, and I had birthday cake. And then my friend came round in the afternoon. She's like, I've brought her some cake, and it's obviously because I've probably eaten a little bit too much cake. But that's the nice thing about it, is that exactly what it is most of the time that's causing your problems.
Yeah.
um it's just brilliant to just not have tummy ache every single day, and my tummy's nice and flat now as well. Don't look like I'm pregnant anymore, which is good.
There's always a bonus with that, and no, I think that's great, and like I'm glad you said that, because I think sometimes people think, oh, this is going to completely cure me, and it's not. Unfortunately, it is a chronic condition,
Mm,
IBS, but it is about giving you, the person that's got it, the control, and
that's right.
we're not robots. I mean, I've got a lactose intolerance from my IBS, and I'm still known to have the odd latte and deal with the with the side effects, but at least I
Yeah,
know. So I think
yeah,
that's great you've brought that up. And so would you recommend the program to other people?
absolutely. Do not worry about it. Just do it. Honestly, it has changed my life for the better, and I really am so grateful to the program. It's taught me so much. And yeah, if anyone has any doubts, I just say try it. It really does work.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing that. And before I let you off the call, is there anything else you wanted to add at all? I think you said quite a bit already about the program, which is great.
Not really. I just want to
No.
say thank you for writing the course and for helping people like me. It really has made such a difference to my life, and I thank you so much.
No, you're very welcome. And I'm just sorry you didn't get the help before, but no, that's great. Thank you so much.